Yo, what is up, guys? I know it's been a minute since I've covered any news regarding the Figuarts Dragonball Z line, but I figured instead of rushing and trying to put a video out every single time we get like one picture, why not wait a couple months and see what we get by the end of the year? So, kicking things off, we're gonna recap with Goku Black. So, we've already seen him with this pink energy beam sword on his hand, but we got another look at him here in a sort of flying after you position with the energy beam on his right hand. Again, I'm loving the pink hair on this guy, and the sculpt is pretty cool too. And I mean, this is one of the times where a bunch of people are not going to make the argument, why are we getting another Goku mold? Because it's a slightly different Goku mold, and with good reason for it. So you can see that, I mean, the pink in this guy's hair is brought out exceptionally well, and I for one am hyped for his release. I will say though, this base Goku Black picture here, I don't know, something about the neck. Maybe it's because he's wearing like a black turtleneck. I haven't seen those since the 90s, but maybe it's that's making his neck look a little shorter and it's kind of stubby and weird looking. But other than that, magnificent looking figure. And now, speaking of fingers, not figures, here he is with the time ring showing. And I think Tamashii has to work on their posing because, I don't know, this picture seems to me like it was kind of like he was reaching for some part of his face and he got caught. But other than that, I think it's cool that we're finally getting another hand pose, if you will. Instead of two fingers with the instant transmission hand, we're getting one with the time ring on it. So here he is, and I don't know which attack he's doing here. I haven't gone back and watched the Goku Black arc. I'm kind of waiting for the dub to get around to it whenever it does. It's taking years. But the figure just looks outstanding still. Alright, next up, we're getting FRIEZA 2.0. Now, many people missed out on the original FRIEZA. I myself was fortunate enough to get the original FRIEZA. Am I going to get this one? We'll see, because there's actually quite a few differences here. One being the articulation to get this pose that you see right here. If you try to recreate this pose with the original FRIEZA, you'll find that you actually cannot do that as well. Which leads me to believe that there's some improved articulation on this FRIEZA. Not only that, but we're getting the same effects that we got before with the original FRIEZA, and we're also getting a halo, which, spoiler alert, is from Dragon Ball Super. But just look at the effect here. I mean, it could be Photoshop, but just looking at the colors, it's way better than the original. And again, it could be the lighting as well, but still, supreme job there. Now this face I'm a little iffy about. It kind of looks like he wants to, like, I don't know, like he's having an aneurysm or something while he's up in the air. The placement of the pupils are kind of off looking to me, but other than that, again, it's a great release. Many people want this guy, why not? And believe it or not, this is probably going to be a big selling point for 2.0 FRIEZA, the addition of crossed arms. Yes, FRIEZA or Golden FRIEZA, neither of them came with crossed arms. So this is the first FRIEZA figure that we're getting with crossed arms. And I don't know, this has got to be the lighting. This figure just looks clean right here. Too clean. Now, on that note, here is what he actually looks like, non-photoshopped and in real life. And he still looks pretty clean. He's white. Now it's starting to kind of show the imperfection. And again, you know what? Again, that could be because of Tamashii's posing job there. Alright, really briefly, we're also getting a look at Gotenks. For some reason, I don't know what it is about the face. It looks like a fetus to me for some reason. Like the forehead looks abnormally large. I don't know if it's just me, but what do you guys think about that? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to be getting more Buu Saga characters, but there's something that's kind of disturbing there. So first, let's take a look at Fat Buu. I think that they scaled things back and decided to release Fat Buu because of Dragon Ball Super. Spoiler alert again if you have not been watching that. But just because of Dragon Ball Super, I think that they feel Fat Buu is much more relevant towards Dragon Ball audiences right now. And while this is not my favorite Buu, it's a welcomed addition because we don't have any Figuarts that are shaped like this. He looks pink, he looks like a cupcake right now. I mean, if I didn't know any Dragon Ball characters and I walked into some person's room with this collection and I saw this guy, I would have thought he was like Menchie's mascot or something. I don't know. Now, speaking of Goku molds, we're getting a 2.0 base Goku. Now, I know some of you may be happy because you missed out on the original Goku. And this one here actually looks better than the original Goku. My only gripe with this one is that the biceps are way too big. Because if you look at Super Saiyan 3, it's the exact same biceps. And Super Saiyan transformations are supposed to be adding muscle mass. Maybe not Super Saiyan 2 a whole lot, but 1 and 3 for sure. Over base form, no question. Now here he is, waving to Master Roshi, who we are also getting. I'm not going to be covering too much about him because he is technically a Dragon Ball release. Because he's actually a little bit bigger than he really should be. But you wouldn't be able to tell it too much based upon this figure here, just because of the distance between Goku and Roshi himself. Continuing on that note, we're also getting Kid or Teenage Bulma. I know some fanboys are wilding out over this one. I don't know if I'm going to pick this one up yet because, again, it's a Dragon Ball release, and I'm going to wait and see if the scale differs a lot more than the Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super figures. If it does, I don't think I'm going to be picking these ones up. Now, are you guys ready for this? Majin freaking Vegeta, guys. We've waited so long, come so far, and now we're finally getting him. 2018, guys. He's up for pre-order now, I believe, on Nippon Yasan and like other international toy vending sites. But here he is, our first look at him, and he looks pretty cool. Mind you, again, there's a lot of backlash about reusing the same Super Vegeta or Super Saiyan 1 Vegeta hair sculpt, and I'm in that boat as well. But I do understand that technically when Majin Vegeta first transformed into Majin Vegeta, he was a Super Saiyan until Goku showed him Super Saiyan 2, and then he reciprocated by transforming into Super Saiyan 2 as well. So aside from the hair sculpt, he looks pretty dope. I mean, here he is posed doing the Atomic Blast. And I mean, like, I'm pretty psyched to actually be getting this Buu Saga attire. This is how I remember Vegeta the best. I don't know about the posing here. Again, the hair looks kind of funky, but you'll note the addition of veins on the forehead, which is pretty Majin Vegeta-esque. And here he is in his final atonement pose. I think that looks sick. This is probably one of the only figures that I would get 2 of if I had extra cash laying around, of course. Just representing one of those iconic moments in Dragon Ball Z. Oh my god, can you imagine if they released like some kind of final atonement bomb energy effect to go with this? Oh my god, guys. And I think the likeness on Majin Vegeta's face is there. I mean, they've even got the little bit of eyeliner look going on in his eyes, as well as the veins in the forehead. Fantastic, I cannot wait. Well guys, so far so good. What do you think? Are you going to be picking up all of these? I think we ended off the year pretty strongly with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan God Goku, and Shenron. But I'm thinking about doing some more reviews. I kind of want to bring you guys a Shenron review. If you let me know what you think, hey, I'll do it. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.